cracking straight on, I'm here in the harvester and I'm making my way down to the field. I'm going to start with the first field at the front and then move on to the second field. I will need to bring the tractor and trailer over, obviously, to unload the harvester. Here we are in the field, and I'm so glad I left this little corner here for the trailer to be parked up, and obviously I can pick up the header. So I'm going to crack on with this and you'll see the time lapse for both fields. That's the first field done, and I'm really happy with it. It was a bit of a struggle getting up the hill, so I'm just going to go and get the trailer to obviously unload this, but first I need to move this header trailer out of the way so I can get back to the farm. I'm now in the tractor with the trailer. It's time to unload the harvester. This first field was canola, and the second field is wheat. If I park the tractor and trailer here and then bring the harvester around with the arm, which is over this side, put the pipe out, hopefully this should all go into the back of the trailer here. There it is, unloading. You can just about see it there at the corner of the door. That's fantastic, and we've got a decent amount of canola from this small field. Hopefully we should get some more out of the wheat, but we'll soon find out once we've harvested that. That's the harvesting done for this year. I'm really happy about that, and those fields have turned out really well. So they're ready to go again for next year. But for now, I will leave the wheat in the harvester whilst I wait for my silo to be delivered. Some time has passed since we last spoke, and the silo is in, which you can see it just over there in the distance. I've put that over there near the grass fields because I felt like that was the best place for it. But currently I'm heading up to the top field with the old shed because I'm just finishing off the bale job. There's nothing wrong with a nice little early morning walk. Here's the telehandler I've been using. I wanted to get it as a class to match the tractor, and I think it's worked pretty well. It's a bit fiddly, but it's the right size to use in this shed. Now, I could have finished this job yesterday, but I chose not to. I wanted to leave the last couple of bales because I knew the cameras would be back. So if I've just picked them up, I'll be able to slide these in to the shed with the rest of them. So in total, I believe I have about 10 bales. I had 4 from the first field and then 6 from the second. After working in this shed a bit more, I have realised it's not the best use of space. It is very awkward with all these beams in the middle, so to have this heavy equipment in here isn't ideal. And as you see, I've had to put the bales down because it's so fiddly trying to get them in here. That's the last bale there. Let's get this onto the pile. My plan with these bales, I'm not too sure yet. I think I might just keep them in here, and if it comes a time where I need to get rid of this shed, then that's what I'll do. The telehandler can stay there, and I'll take the trailer and tractor back to the farm. My plans for the rest of today are to get the seed and store it in the silo. As you will see here on the right, this has now been turned into church parking. Apparently that was decided by the council and the villagers themselves. I had no say in it. I was happy to use it as a little lay-by, but they seem to have claimed that. It does mean there is less cars parked down the side of the road here, so it does make my life a little bit easier. In terms of what profit I'll make, we'll have to see. It should be interesting, but I haven't got a lot of seed. There's not a lot. Definitely going into next year, I want to work on more fields so that I can have a higher yield. The perk of having the silo where it is, it means I don't have to travel as far. It's just down here at the end of the road. I did ask for a few more trees to be planted around here just to hide it a bit from the villagers because I didn't want to upset them. There you go, and that's being tipped into the silo now. That's the tractor and trailer there all ready to go. I'm going to get in the harvester and unload this. And there we have it, we're unloading. You can see the grain going down there behind us. And that's all emptied. Let's get that over to the silo. So when I'm done here, I do need to head to Elizabeth's farm as we have a meeting with Clive. That should be interesting. Hopefully we've made some progress now on the farmer's market. It does feel like it's just dragging on now. It's quite funny, all the time I've been here and how long I've known Elizabeth, I've never actually been to her farm. I've driven past it, obviously when I went to pick up my harvester, but it would be interesting to have a little nose and a wander around just to see how she does things. Oh, I think Clive is here. That must be his car there, the black one. I was going to park up here and head on in. I suppose we'll leave that here for today. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.